So the American people would really like to know what happened to your 33,000 emails. What happened for you? When are you going to divorce your husband for texting underage girls?
Step out of here. Get out.
How could you not divorce a man who was sexting underage girls? I thought you were a feminist, Huma. Sexting is an Islamic feminist. You criticize Donald Trump for trying to protect our country, and then you're going to have the nerve to come out here and act like you want to report the truth? You guys are fake news, Anderson! Fake news!
In light of what happened last week, you took a very courageous political stand. It was nonviolent. You were making a very strong point. I applaud you for what you've done, and you did it knowing what the risks are, and good for you. Thanks for being with us.
Thank you so much.
Hi, it's so great to see you.
Well, it's great for you to be here.
Thanks for having me.
Thank you for coming.
Thanks for having me. So the American people would really like to know what happened to your 33,000 emails. What happened in Benghazi?
Go read the book.
What happened to the millions of dollars that was supposed to go to the people in Haiti?
You know what? I'm so sorry you believe things that are untrue.
What happened to Seth Rich?
Hi, nice
What happened to your health, Hillary?
Wait.
Thanks.
Keep your receipts out.
Huma.
Keep moving to the end of the
Oh.
I just my email.
Huma, it's so great to see you. I have a question for you. When are you going to divorce your husband for texting underage girls?
Step out of here.
Huma, I know that you don't want to testify against your husband, which is why you're staying married to him and you're not getting a divorce, but when are you going to, for the safety of your own son, divorce Anthony Weiner, who is a pedophile? Anthony Weiner was just convicted of being a pedophile, sentenced to 21 months in prison for sending a picture of his penis to a 15-year-old girl. Shame on you, Huma, for endangering your 5-year-old son. Shame on you, Huma. Shame on you. Look, talk to the American people, Huma. Tell them. What's going to happen? What's going to happen to the laptop, Huma? What's going to happen to the laptop, Huma? What's going to happen to the laptop, Huma? What's going to happen to the laptop that you were sharing classified information on with your husband who was using it to sex a 15-year-old girl? What's going to happen, Huma?
How could you want that?
How could you not divorce a man who was sexing underage girls? I thought you were a feminist, Huma. I thought you were a feminist. There's no such thing as an Islamic feminist.
Enjoy the evening. So let's go ahead and take this off.
Stop taking it off.
But
I
this
have
is
a right. I have a right to
We
exercise my
have a
free
right
speech.
you do have a right to free speech, but everybody else has a right to see your statue. So why don't you put that on yourself?
Today is the March Against Sharia. Don't you have any respect for all of the oppression women face under Sharia law?
Hey, take a picture, guys. Take a picture. Enjoy this beautiful thing.
Well, not only just like voter ID because of like voting twice, but like people can like cover their faces. You know what I'm saying? Like
All the Muslims can do that too. You know who they are.
Old New York's Shakespeare in the Park continued their production of Julius Caesar, which depicts the killing of a Trump look-alike every single night. Now, the show did close last night as planned, but my next guest felt she had to do something about the depiction of violence against our president. So during Friday evening's performance, Laura Loomer stormed the stage, interrupting the performance, denouncing the depiction of violence against the right. And following the interruption, Loomer was in fact arrested by the NYPD. Why was this then so important to you?
This has been really important to me because the left has systematically and programmatically used free speech and artistic expression as a pretext to incite violence against the right and promote the assassination of President Donald Trump. This is assassination porn, right? So the left is taking pleasure in watching an assassination attempt on President Trump. Shakespeare once said that violent delights lead to violent ends, right? And so when you're going to delight in the assassination of our president, it's going to have a violent end. I'm protecting the president's life. I'm protecting our Constitution. I'm using my constitutional right of free speech and protest to protest against the bastardization of Shakespeare, really, just an attempt to continue the normalization of political violence against the right.
Last week, you took a very courageous political stand. It was nonviolent. You were making a very strong point. I applaud you for what you've done, and you did it knowing what the risks are, and good for you. Thank you.
CNN does not care about New Yorkers getting mowed down by Islamic terrorists. You guys sympathize with these people. You criticize Donald Trump for trying to protect our country, and then you're going to have the nerve to come out here and act like you want to report the truth? You guys are fake news, Anderson. Fake news.